So what I'm about to show you is going to be my entire YouTube workflow, from brainstorming all the way to the very end product, because I promise you this is really going to help. So enough of my blabbing, let's dive right in. I do all of these pieces in one session for as many videos as possible. Let's start at the super cute little start here flag. Brainstorm ideas. This is literally just a brain dump of any ideas that come to mind. And then I do my research and finalize my video ideas. Sometimes I will get an idea for a video and it's not until I do research that I find I don't feel comfortable doing that video. So I like to combine the research and finalizing together to see if this is something that I want to do. And then I do the outline. So like I said, I like to do these 3 pieces in batching as much as possible. I like to have 3 to 5 videos waiting to be recorded, already outlined and ready to go. So that way, anytime I get a quiet moment, I can jump in front of the camera and record. I even record in batches. Like today, my son's at his dad's this weekend. So I am recording at minimum 5 videos. So this is going to be number 4. I'm going to do one more after this. And then we're going to edit. So that's pretty basic, right? Like that's a duh. There's nothing real revolutionary about this part. But this is where things start to get a little wild. And when you want to start repurposing your content, you can set yourself up for success and ease and more of a flow before you even hit export. Heck, before you even hit record, you can outline with the idea of repurposing in mind to make it easier for you to go in and make those cuts of those videos later. Finalize, edits, and export. And really, I should have elaborated on this a little bit more. So if I am pulling audio content from a video, I am going to pull that audio before I hit export. So as you can see right here, I follow this little arrow and it says remove music and export for podcasts. I really struggle to think ahead of time. I am working on it. Sometimes I forget and I finish the video and then I export it and then I realize, ding dong, I totally forgot to get rid of the music or any sound effects because I don't want that on my podcast. So what I will do is I will go back into the original file in DaVinci Resolve, remove the music and any sound effects, and then export the audio file. But if I'm thinking ahead, I'll do that up here instead. Before the rest of this happens, after I export the audio for my podcast, I focus on this line over here first. I want to make sure that I can get content out because it doesn't matter how far I can repurpose it if I never hit publish on YouTube, right? So I want to finalize edits and then export. After done exporting while it's uploading to YouTube, I'm going to create the thumbnail. This is where I also create the title. I've already done my keyword research. I already have all of that done, and then I can schedule it within YouTube. After I schedule the video, usually in batch sessions, is I will go back and clip the video. And I mean, taking a long form piece of content and turning it into an Instagram reel, a TikTok, a YouTube short, I'll link to a video which will walk you through how to do that. And this is where I will schedule my clipped short within YouTube. I don't want to upload the short as soon as I upload the video. So I will schedule the short to go out a day or 2 after. And this short has a pinned comment that links back to the original video to hopefully keep that momentum going. Here I will schedule promos, which we have to go back and check out over here to really see what I mean for that. What I mean by promo is promoting the video on other social platforms, not just on YouTube, especially for smaller creators. And we're still learning how to do SEO within YouTube, and we're trying to find our audience, and we're waiting to get kind of picked up by the algorithm. We need to go get some forward momentum. So when I say scheduling promos, like I say here, if video is longer than 10 minutes, create at least one longer clip, meaning longer than an Instagram short. So if the video is longer than 10 minutes, I want to make sure I pull a clip that is anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes that I can upload it onto my Instagram feed, not in my reels, but on my actual Instagram feed to promote the video. I'll cut the clip, I'll optimize it for Instagram. There will be a little thing at the end that says for the full video, go to karleighland.com/YouTube, link in my bio, and that'll kind of be my driver to pull people, hopefully, to go back to my YouTube channel. Then I will also create at minimum 2 TikTok Reels shorts. And after I create these 2 shorts TikToks Reels, I want to make sure that I go back and at least 1 week later schedule another short or another clipped video. If I've created a video that's longer than like 20 or so minutes, I want to make sure that I have a couple of 3 to 5 minute clips that I can pull that are standalone videos that people can benefit from watching the whole video. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. Back to the podcast. So I record the intro/ad. And when I say ad, I've got my own products that I promote. I don't do sponsorships on my podcast. And then I edit, schedule the podcast. That's that flow. After I schedule the podcast, I will pull the transcript from the podcast audio, aka the YouTube audio, and I will optimize transcript for the blog. And then I'm going to schedule that blog to go live with my podcast. But here is the magic. Everybody learns differently. Some people like to read, some people like to listen, some people like to watch. When I schedule the blog to go live, I'm going to embed my podcast from Podbean directly into that blog post at the very top so people know to listen to it. And then a couple of paragraphs down, I'm going to embed my YouTube video into that blog post. That way, all of my content is in one place, and regardless of how somebody learns, it's all right there. I could get a podcast download from that. I could get all the SEO from Google for that. And I could also get views on my YouTube video. Are you seeing the magic here? Because like this, it lights me up. Once all that's done, I go back and I pull social media captions from the blog. It's a lot easier to do it after it's already been optimized. I should have put this arrow over here. So I will go through, and if there's 4, 5, 6 paragraphs, that's 4, 5, 6 posts. Sometimes you have to go through and make sure that it makes sense, make sure that it's catchy, make sure it's something that somebody actually wants to read, but you can go through and pull that for social media. That could be for Instagram caption, that could be LinkedIn, it could be a Facebook post. You can pull little snippets out and turn it into Twitter posts. I feel like that was a lot, but I really hope that this video was able to inspire you and show you what's possible when you really think through your workflow. You promote it more, and you may actually end up getting more views that way, and you're going to see more growth on multiple platforms in multiple ways from one piece of content. And you can also go back and do this with content you've already made. You don't have to start over from square one. Let me know in the comments, was this helpful? Was this super freaking confusing? Let me know either way. I'm not going to be offended. Before you go, make sure you check out this video right here, which is going to help you continue on your repurposing journey. Thanks for hanging out. We'll talk soon.